Hey guys, it's Travis from Boundary, and today I want to talk to you about a common failure point on the Coyote platform, and that's the crank sprocket that's up front. So today we'll be going over the products that we offer, along with some installation, and then some troubleshooting on the back end. So what I'd like to do now is take you through some install tips and things to look for during the installation of our Boundary crank sprocket. So there's three major components in the assembly. One is the front of the crankshaft, which we have a sample here. Another, the hub. So this is just the hub of the harmonic balancer, what you have to remove to get to the crank sprocket. And then the Boundary crank sprocket itself. So what you're going to look for is that on installation, whenever you put the crank sprocket on, it should go on smoothly. Now, I chose this crank for just the reason that it's actually been damaged. So this crankshaft actually had a broken crank sprocket on it, and you can see where the keyway's been wiped out. And whenever I just slide it over, it can get stuck in places. So what you want to do is you want to look over the front of the crank and make sure that there's nothing sticking out or there's no debris on it. In addition, whenever the harmonic balancer is removed, these keys can get pinned by the harmonic balancer hub. Whenever that happens and they're pulled off, the key has a ramp on the bottom side of it, and it can actually pull the key up. Whenever this key is properly in place, there should be no air between the bottom of the key here and the crankshaft. If it is, then you can take a hammer and just tap it down until it's all the way flush.
Okay, guys, so we got the pin coming in from the top, cam sprocket coming on, hub going on, and then your bolt going on to the end. And we definitely recommend the Ford OEM torque up. So the difference between the Boundary sprocket and all the other aftermarket sprockets has got to do with the reinforcement ridge in the center. The reinforcement ridge in the center reduces rotational flex in the sprocket by about 30 to 40%, which actually impacts engine timing. So this is a big benefit of running Boundary over all those other brands, something that's engineered for the race environment.
Thank you guys so much for tuning into our content. And if you guys have other questions about this platform or other platforms we service, let me know. I'm happy to make some more videos.